player is encouraged to get all he can out of his given talent.
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball. Now at the plate, Julian Gutierrez. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Wind up and the 0-1. Ground out to short. And that's out number 1. Ready now, Johnny Groves, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
I think the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the sinker right there.
At the plate, Carlos Money. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is flared out towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So stepping in, Bo Medrano. Wind up and the 0-1. Hit to short. Money is there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up.
Coming to the plate now, Clyde Ferreira, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. To short. Money on to first, and there were 2 down. Into the box now, Carlos Money. He singled his last time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Medrano into the box now, Ryan Jacques.
Second baseman, Ryan Jacques.
1-1.
Up the line, scooped up, and he'll just step on first here to take the shooter out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Johnny Groves. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hit on the ground toward the left. Knocks it down. 1 run scores. A play at the plate. The run scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this.
Into the box, Carlos Money, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a liner, but foul. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet, and I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Damian Huerta. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here's the 2-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Yes, he can. A swing and a miss, and that's a big out number 1. In now, Cameron Perkins. as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 0-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. There's one. Back to first, but it's right over his head.
Well, we all know.
Digging in and looking for more, Carlos Money. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now. Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal. You know, it's always nice to get that first one under your belt when you start a 4-game series on the road. Takes a little bit of the wind out of the sails of the guys in the home dugout and gives you confidence to come back and do it again tomorrow.
7-4. Inning and never gave the lead back. Jorge Ramos earns the win, his second. Charles Sherrill earns the save out of minor league baseball. Now at the plate, Julian Gutierrez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Bouncer to the left side. To his left. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, Nero?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods. Just young, hungry, aggressive, trying to do traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see.
Now in the box, Carlos Money. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Sent on the ground out to second. Jacques comes up with it. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Now to the plate, Andreas Murillo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Andreas Murillo.
1-1. The ground out to short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And guys, when I...
Digging in for his second at-bat, Clyde Ferreira. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Money ranges to his right. And the decision to take a shot at third backfires as he's in there safely. Digging in, Carlos Money. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And there's their first hit of the game.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start.
Here's the first offering. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing a single could be all it takes to push a run across.
This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. And a relay home, and he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. At the plate, James Vincent. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Designated hitter, James Vincent.
1-1 up the middle. Money scoops it. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. So striding in, Julian Gutierrez. He singled his last time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. Stepping up to the plate, Carlos Money, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Hit on the ground to third. Gutierrez has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in now, Bo Medrano. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit on the ground to short. He's got it, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits. So striding forward now, Dwayne Mullen. Ready on 1 and 2. Found to second base. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Leading off the inning, Carlos Money, and they'll need him to get something going here. Drives it out to deep right center field. Groves is there, and he's got that all-important first.
Yeah, these guys don't care where they play. They've now taken the first 2 of a 4-game road set, and they're guaranteed at least a split. Now we'll see if they can take the series tomorrow.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion. The game's future. So coming to the plate, Carlos Money. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. And there's a base hit on the line. Now the relay home. And he will get in there with their first run. It's a 2-1 game now.
Dan, they didn't come out offensively like gangbusters yesterday. They had a few runs, but today they're able to push one across early.
Boy, you always want to try to strike first. I think if you look at the stats, teams that score first win a big majority of the time. So they're off to a flying start in this one.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kirk Neuenheis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he will get under the tag, safe at the plate, and we're tied at 2. Stepping into the box, Carlos Money. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
And that'll get down for a base hit. The relay throw, and now he'll try and scurry back to first, but the throw rings him out to dry. Bad base. Digging in, Johnny Groves. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Drilled on the ground to short. Money on the... Oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. Stepping up now, Carlos Money. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Groves sprinting after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 hits all the... Coming to the plate now, Clyde Ferreira. He hit a sac fly earlier. 1 and 2, here it comes. Taylor made to short, 6. 1 there. On to first, and they turn the double play. Striding in once again, Carlos Money. He flew out in his last at-bat. Soft liner towards first. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. Ready for another shot now, Johnny Groves. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here gained quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty good.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Starting to run out of innings. Next will be the cleanup hitter, John Anthony. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
It doesn't look very so far in this one as we move into down by a bundle. It's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now at the plate, Carlos Money. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. First pitch on its way. Swinging a soft liner. An easy play out there as this is taken for the second out. 8-4 tonight. The Arkansas Travelers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Marco.
Hello, doggy.
A coach clues in a new team member on available resources.
Minor league baseball now. Now at the plate, Carlos Money, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit out towards second. Gordon fields it cleanly. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Next will be the designated hitter, Henry Varela. He flew out in his last at-bat. 0-1 count and the pitch. Grounded to short. Scooped up on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on. At the plate, Carlos Money. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Sandoval leads off first with 1 away. Ripped down the first base line. And that is past him at first. It's a fair ball. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
What the hell are you doing?
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, man.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Popped him up. Warden onto the grass. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for route number 2.
Great scoring opportunity missed right there. You talk about frustration, popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Nowhere high.
Now the 0-1. Gets back up the middle. Warden ranging up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Ready for another chance. Luis Manuel, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ground to third. Money takes it. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play. Ready once again. Carlos Money. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. Step on the bag for 1. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. The tag, and it's a double play.
Okay.
Stepping in, Scott Warden. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Why am I not?
On the ground to short. Could this be 2? There's 1. On the first, but no, not in time as he really took a tumble at second base, letting go of that ball. Digging in to try it again, Carlos Money, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Manuel is in pursuit, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again.
I hate
And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. And he's back into second here safely.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
Hit back toward the mound. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade it out for a run. That doesn't mean a whole lot.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Offered and missed. Here's the throw. Throw won't get him. Striding into the box, Cameron Perkins. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 9th inning coming up. Tulsa's out in front here, 5-2. And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Tulsa Drillers used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Welcome to MLB. Striding in, Carlos Money. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Manuel is there, 2 gone. And with that, here's a glance at the start. Here's Kyle Saul. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. On the ground out to short. Money moving to. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Standing in, Carlos Money. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Liner towards second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away. Stepping into the box, Damian Huerta. He drew a walk his first time up. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Let's go.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Kirk Neuenheim. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 0-1 on its way. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. Throw to third, and there are 2 away now. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Digging in, Carlos Money. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Saul moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs. Standing in, Luis Manuel. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Ball grounded to short. This could be 2. And that's the second out. Digging in once again, Carlos Money. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard on the ground to short. A good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. Striding forward now is the DH, Damian Huerta.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And there's out number 2. Stepping in, Edwin Crow.
Left fielder, Edwin Crow.
Ground is short. This could be two. Fielded cleanly. The second for one. Throw to first is going to be offline, so they just get the one on the play. Settling in now, Carlos Money. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. A 7-0 shutout final today. The Travelers led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Minor League Baseball.
Oh, you can't boost. Before, you can boost it up yourself.
Coming to the plate now, Carlos Money. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. The throw into second. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And he'll make it back to first as the throw won't get him.
Dan, they didn't come out offensively like gangbusters yesterday. They had a few runs, but today they're able to push one across early.
Boy, you always want to try to strike first. I think if you look at the stats, teams that score first win a big majority of the time. So they're off to a flying start in this one.
But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is called in. So digging in now, Kirk Neuenhuis. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back in. Here's the 1-2 delivery. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Saul looking up. And this one is gone. A home run.
Well, he was already off a bit, giving up a run into first, and then they tag him for a 2-run job here, and he's officially struggling. When a start goes sideways this early, it's hard to get back on track.
Now at the plate, Carlos Money. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. He's right there, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Now batting, Edwin Crow, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. At the plate, Carlos Money. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out.
That was going to the left.
Ready now, Carlos Money. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In the air to straightaway right. Saul is there. 1 away.
Okay.
Into the box now, Carlos Money. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. And that's in there. Base hit.
Stand up, stand up.
And they've got him hung up out there between second and third.
Whoa.
And he is out, retreating to second. So stepping in, Carlos Money. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Set on the ground out to second. Martin is there on the first. And how important is it to keep this guy off base? Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there.
Wales out.
The game's
Okay, that's it.
into the box now. Carlos Money is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit well on the ground to first.
Whoa.
One there. On to first, and they get them both.
Dude, high crop.
Into the box, Bo Medrano. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Bouncer to the left side. Money. And very quickly there, they're two gone to start the inning. In now, Carlos Money. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a liner, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Ground ball left side. And this is going to find its way into left for a one-out knock.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Softly hit to the left side. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the... Stepping in and ready for another shot, Johnny Groves comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. The 2-2. Bouncer up the middle. And a spin throw gets him at first. A fine play there for the first down. Digging in and looking for more, Carlos Money. He singled his last time up. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Groves is there. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Bo Medrano. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit to short. Throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scored.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base.
Now in the box, Carlos Money. He flew out in his last at-bat. Swung out and missed for the first strike. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Popped him up. Ferreira in foul ground. And that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half. Now to the plate, Robert Guevara. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Bare-handed for one. But wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue. So a big moment in the ball game here. Carlos Money, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. At the plate, number 96, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Number 96.
Weakly to the left. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. Digging in, James Vincent. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
James Vincent.
Ground towards short. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Julian Gutierrez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ball hit on the ground is short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So striding in, John Anthony. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Ground is short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit. Digging in now, Carlos Money is 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Now this is cut and thrown to first. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first. Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one. Minor league. Stepping up to the plate, Carlos Money. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Hit hard on the ground to second. Jump. It's up with it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. And with that, here's a look at the visitors starting. So striding forward now, Julian Gutierrez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The ground out to short. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Johnny Groves. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Short. He's got it. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was a... So coming to the plate, Carlos Money. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Medrano will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Robert Guevara. He reached on a single in his first try. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Left side. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter. Digging in for his second at-bat, James Vincent.
James Vincent.
Toward the alley in left center. And that's going to get down out there. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now.
Digging in, Johnny Groves. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Back up the middle. Here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get. Stepping up now, Carlos Money. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Carlos Money.
From the belt, the pitch. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Andreas Murillo.
Catcher, Andreas Murillo.
Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Run. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side. Ready for another shot now, Carlos Money, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit out towards second, and that's through into center field, base hit. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's a 6-6 ball game. Coming to the plate again, Damian Huerta, as he'll bat for the second time in the inning.
You know, D-Row, there are certain hitters that just love to come up and clutch.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. All told, 10 men come to the plate here. 6 of them score. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up. Now at the plate, Carlos Money. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. Medrano on the move, but this will land out there just foul. 0-1, here it comes. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Cho, 23 years old. He throws a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and a slider. In the air now, out to right field. Medrano on the move. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. So no runs, no base hit. 10-6, the final score in this game. Springfield hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win.
A manager draws attention to a telling defensive stat.
Welcome into at the plate, Carlos Money. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive, base hit to right. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Stepping in, Kyle Saul. And something to watch out for is whether or not he'll be able to extend his 8-game hitting streak. Grounded to short. And there are 2 away now. A chance now to take a look at how the home. Now at the plate, Edwin Pro. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. Round to the left side. To his right. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Ready for another chance. Carlos Money, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. O'Neill over at second. Sandoval is over at first with 1 away. Swing and a liner. And this ball's going to fall out there. A base hit.
Stand right here. On the bag, on the bag.
And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
You know, that's a nice knock right there, but I want to take a look at the base runner. He got a nice secondary lead. He read that it was a soft liner and it was going to fall, and he's able to steal his teammate an RBI.
Boy, amen about that, D-Row. One of the things I think that base running is all about instincts, and that was a terrific read.
On to first, a double play. So they pick up a run on. Striding in once again, Carlos Money. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Liner toward right center.
Come on, come on, come on,
and that gets down as he can't get there in time. And the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Row. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter, but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kirk Neuenhuis. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Smoke
All right,
for the
stand up,
hole.
stand up.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner scores from 3rd as they extend their lead. And the runner stuck in a pickle between 3rd base and home. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. Digging in to try it again, Kirby Matsui. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. A double play ball to second. 4 reined in. There's 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Striding into the box, Carlos Money. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Martin up the middle, and the throw is off target there, so he'll reach first base safely.
You know, D-Row, when he makes a phone call after the game to call his parents and say he had a 4-hit day, you think he's going to tell them about that infield single right there?
Oh, no, that was a line drive in the gap. We always used to say on the bench, Dan, anybody could get 3 hits in a big league game. Got to get that 4th one. That's what separates you. Those are the special moments.
The 1-1 home. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Ready once again, Oswaldo Alvarado. He singled his last time up. In there, 0-1. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Here comes the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Right side to second. On to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play. Striding in, Edwin Crow. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Weakly to the left. O'Neill charging in on it. And a high throw, but he's able to keep anchored on the bag at first, and that ends the inning. Bo Schultz will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So their half of the eighth opens with a man aboard.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside, fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Now batting, left fielder.
In now, Cameron Perkins. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set and the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Schultz has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Scooped up, one there on the first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he ever upended at second base. Standing in, Kirby Harrington. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Digging in, Vincent Young. Man at first after the 2-out walk.
Vincent Young.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. From the belt, the pitch. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
The 2-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Aaron Becker is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. First delivery to him on the way. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2, here it comes. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. Liner toward right center. And there's a base hit. So just like that, the leadoff man's aboard, representing the potential go-ahead run.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
Now batting, center fielder, Luis Manuel.
Stepping in now, Luis Manuel, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. In there, 1-1. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Foul down the left side. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Hit hard. And gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is, without question, nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
And he pops up the bunt attempt. O'Neill is there, and he has it for the out. Stepping into the box, Pedro Valadares. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Pedro Valadares.
From the stretch. And that misses inside. 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Matsui on second. Manuel first. One gone. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 locks him up for strike 3.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Henry Varela. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right is all that matters.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Digging in once again.
Now for Arkansas, first baseman, John Hastings.
Standing in, Carlos Money. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Slapped hard the opposite way. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2. So a big...
Designated hitter, Damian Clarkson.
Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you.
Minor League Baseball. At the plate, Edgar Sandoval. And we...
Leading off for the Travelers, second baseman, Edgar Sandoval.
Stepping in, Edwin Crow. A couple of hits for him in.
Leading off for the Travelers, left fielder, Edwin Crow.
And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. Tulsa took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Josh Guzman notches his 3rd win of the year. Russell Henderson was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. The game's futures coming to the plate now.
That's not funny at all.
Leading off for the Travelers, second baseman, Edgar Sandoval.
So digging in now, Carlos Money is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. There's a shot out to right center field.
Take a turn.
And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
And that triple could not have come at a better time. The team has really struggled the last few games trying to get over the hump, and they're looking for anything good to happen to them, and I'd say that triple definitely qualifies. They are fired up.
Batting third, designated hitter,
Standing in now, Damian Huerta, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Hey, Matty V, talking about a team that's on a roll right now, D-Roll. How about this? Through the first 4 games of this homestand, perfect 4-0. They've got their sights set, D-Roll, on some bigger and better things.
And you know what, Dan, and the fans feel it. You can tell there's an electric atmosphere brewing in this stadium right now, and hopefully it continues.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Huerta is retired, and there's one away. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Mark, how do they bounce back and avoid the dreaded sweep?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes, battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He's going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Money stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. A ball and 2 strikes now. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Batting fifth, left fielder.
Into the box, Cameron Perkins, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He comes in at 262 on the year, still without a home run and 11 RBIs. The 1-1 home. Misses above the zone for a ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
The 3-1 pitch. A shot down the first baseline. And this will get past him down the line at first. It's a fair ball. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
I guess their scouting reports on this guy were dead on, because it's already 2-0 in the early going, and they're having absolutely no trouble seeing him here. On the other side, they're very quickly looking at a game that they're going to have to fight back here.
Andrew Romine is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
And one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Settling in now, Benito Soriano trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And the runner back. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. line softly here toward the right side. Foul. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. 3 runs already home here. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back safely. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
Dero, they call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zips right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
Now at the plate, Sean Haston. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Henry Urella. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First offering on its way. High in the air out to center field. Harrington giving chase. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's Kyle Saul, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike 1. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Romine is in pursuit. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Digging in the switch hitter, Oswaldo Alvarado. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home. Dribble to the right side. Foul ball, however, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in his zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Now batting, Bobby O'Neill, and he's
Okay, this is the guy I want to watch.
For Arkansas, third baseman.
ready now. Carlos Money. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Swing and a liner. Foul. Ready with the 0-1. Pitch is popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. The tag, and they got him at third. What a throw. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Next will be the designated hitter, Damian Huerta. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
Attaboy, great
Nice
job.
piece of hit. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Center field number 20. Kirby.
In now, Kirby Harrington. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Travelers lead it 3-0. Into the box now, Edwin Crow. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Wind up, here comes the 1-0. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And this is fouled at the plate. And that misses up and in, 3-1. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
From the stretch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Perk Hawkins will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Okay, here's the defense for the away team. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance.
Hey, they watching it from Prime? I feel like I shouldn't be watching this. Like, this looks illegal to know. Maximum videos play. Ah! Wait, y'all can't play the movie? So y'all at the movie play movies from Prime? What? I thought you had like at least like a DVD.
To be successful.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Behind 0-2 now.
Suddenly it's not so fun anymore when you're self-conscious of your stench. As somebody who slept a lot, I felt this.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Carrington is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So stepping in, Mickey Martin, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Mickey Martin.
Now a throw over to first. Runner's back. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. 1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Crow is off at first with 2 away.
First ball's rotten.
2-2.
Hey, if he's going to be able to dot up his sinker down and away like that all game, you are in for a situation where you're going to see a lot of ground balls and a lot of weak contact.
2-2, here it is. Still even at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We played 2 full. Arkansas leads this thing 3-0. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up. Listen, there's no doubt they were pressing during that 7-game losing streak, but that's behind them now. Now they can play a little bit freer, which is the way this game is supposed to be played anyways.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Travelers posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Mitchell Kane notches his 3rd win of the year. Pedro Espinoza wraps it up for the save, his 4th of the season. So that...
I have an Android. Wait a second. The text is in blue. You don't have an Android. You have an iPhone. You're just lying. Android send green text. You really don't want to FaceTime that bad,
Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes us. Jermaine Daniels, a native of Jamaica, is the man to start on the mound in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today. Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
But think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. The second for 1. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Biro, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes, battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's...
Into the box now, Thomas Valentin. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hit back toward the mound. To his left. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short. And into the box, Carlos Money. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sinking line drive out to right center. And that'll get down for a base hit. The relay.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Striding forward now is the DH, Damian Huerta, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's a high pop-up. Guerrero is under it, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a base hit, also 1 error in the inning, but 2 men left on. 3 innings complete. The Naturals lead it 1-0. At the plate, Carlos Money. And guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered.
First delivery to him on the way. Just a tick behind for a strike.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout. Something to get you back in this inning.
Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single.
So frustrating, Hero. You make a good pitch, and you get these guys that can run around, and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden, it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Designated hitter.
Haston, the runner at third. Sandoval at second. Money at first with no outs. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Diving try, but it's through into the outfield. 1 run is scored. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 5-3 ball game. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kirk Neuenhuis. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there.
really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher, you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cameron Perkins. He steps in off of. Now a look and a throw back to second. And he can't get back in time, and he is out at second. In now, Carlos Money. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit back up the middle. Played on the backhand. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play. Digging in and looking for more, Ellis Gutierrez. He singled his last time up.
Gutierrez.
To the left side. Money comes up with it. And boy, an error saver there at first if he kept his foot on the bag. He did. Oh, what a play for the second out. Now in the box, Carlos Money. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. And here's a ball hit in the air. Austin is after it, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into center field, line drive base hit. So a nice job there by the two-hole hitter to extend the inning for the middle of the order. Now at the plate, Damian Huerta. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
I am lunch. And then he uses pills.
Ready with the 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We've played 8 full. Travelers lead it 7-5.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
7-5, tonight's final. The Travelers used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Ryan Willett claims the win out of the pen, his first. Pedro Espinoza records the save, his 5th of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasquez.